What's happening, family? Is always give thanks and praises. I've been watching my old friend here, Bashar. Haven't seen him for a while, and he is very interesting. I mean, if you come across a guy, Bashar, he is very interested. He goes into a trance where he speaks from a dead entity. And he is talking about this lady is asking questions about always coming across negative people. And he said, that's a good thing. She said, why? He said, because if you're always coming across negative people, and you're always interacting with negative people, that means you're shining a bright light in order to change the person. And he says, if you keep coming into negative people, you can actually tell them, and listen, our vibration is not really matching. And I really would appreciate it if you can actually try not to think as negative as possible so that we can get along. If not, we will have to part friendship. And he is saying, the more negative people that you come across, that's the more light that you are shining. Now, take a page out of his book and then play audio for him here as he's actually asking questions, actually giving answers to this lady questions. Here we go.
To you.
Yes.
All right.
It seems
You
like
say that with some resignation.
it's okay. There's a resignation.
Why isn't that exciting to you? Why are you not defining that as exciting, knowing that that's a symptom that you're getting closer to crossing that threshold instead of looking at it as if somehow there's something wrong?
Because I hear what you're saying and I believe it on a global basis, but on an everyday basis, when you talk to people you work with or people that you meet,
yes,
and they're just struggling to get by, they're not
yes,
even asking questions, much less looking for answers. So there's not I don't see a lot of growth. Outside
not everyone on your planet will change.
But the majority
I said it before. Not everyone's going to make it.
Everyone on your planet will change, and it may not even be the majority that will.
I said it before.
That is not going to stop the idea of a transition. If in your mind you require a majority to go into the light in order for the entire world to change, perhaps you just don't understand the physics.
Perhaps.
The idea is this. Positive energy is integrative and geometrically powerful in that direction.
Okay then.
Negative energy is segregative.
Mm-hmm.
And in that sense, it requires fewer people going in the positive to outweigh the amount of people staying in the negative.
Okay.
Case in point.
This is the idea behind the phrase that exists in your society of the 144,000. It means many other things as well. But the point is that if you actually have only 144,000 individuals vibrating
positive
above
people,
a certain frequency level on your planet in a positive energy format, those 144,000 will actually energetically outweigh the other several billion who may be still in negativity, because the several billion in negativity are not functioning cohesively.
Okay.
Whereas the 144,000 are functioning geometrically cohesively. So in that sense, their energy completely outweighs the other billion individuals who are not functioning cohesively.
I see that.
Does that help you understand the process?
Yes.
Then take heart.
See, that's what Michael Jackson was trying to do when he had that last tour called This Is It. If he had spread that energy all around the world, he would have integrated those other people that were negative and give a positive outlook into all the negativity around the world. That's why he didn't get to do the video or to do the tour. This is it. Now you know. I'll be right back, folks. So, like we say again, when you are going through that change, you will see all the positive people with you going through that change. Like I said before, not everyone is going to be on the same wavelength as you. But when you're going through that change, you will see everything positively happening for you. So all you have to do is always stay positive. And everything will always work out for you. Hang in there, right back.
Discerning the difference between whether or not a person, yourself included, is operating under either the illusion of power or operating from the power of the illusion. Go ahead.
Okay. I was thinking about this a lot yesterday and how it applies in the struggles that I'm facing.
Oh, all right,
And,
the struggles you
well,
are facing.
I was trying to,
So, in other words, you're already into the
Yeah,
idea of the illusion of
power, right. And
just by
shifting that.
defining them as struggles. But I understand what you mean. I don't want to take your pain away from you if you want to hold on to it.
Okay. I think I've been,
I know how much your pain means to some of you. I know how dear it is to most of you. And I know it's an old friend you don't want to say goodbye to. So by all
Yeah,
means, continue.
well, I understand that. And I
Yes,
look,
I know.
I'm
That's
looking
why
at
I'm
those
having some fun with
beliefs.
you.
Yeah. Those beliefs that say that that's an old friend.
Yes.
But I look at the power of illusion,
Yes. The power of the illusion.
the illusion that we're disconnected.
Yes. If you understand it as an illusion, then you are empowered. If you think it's real, you are suffering under the illusion of power.
Okay.
So it's just an illusion.
Now,
It's a real experience. The
True.
experience you're having is real, but the reality is an illusion.
There you go. You hear that? The experience is real.
okay, I get that.
Oh, all right. Then how would you like to apply what it is you are getting to what it is you are not getting?
I'm not getting how I'm
That's why I keep saying in my videos that we're only here for the experience. We're not here to learn. We are here to remember who we are and to get back out. Because this is just an experience. Yes, I can tell people when they leave where I came from to come to America, I didn't come for a better life. I came here for the experience. So we came here to the physical world for the experience. Not for a better life. For the experience to be physical, to do stuff that other dimensions can't do. Touch, feel, eat. Like the man said in Matrix. He know this stick is not real, but damn, it tastes good. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. Here we go, folks.
sort of thinking a lot about my daily life and what I feel about my daily life.
All right. What do you
And
feel
how-
about your daily life?
Well, I feel like I think that I'm in the illusion of power, thinking that if I can control these certain elements in my
Yes.
daily life, that
Yes.
that will give me power.
And what do you mean by control
Control.
them?
Well, if I could just get to those things that are weighing on my mind,
Such
Such
as,
as?
for
Just-
example,
just the daily things, the
Just the daily
cleaning
things,
out the
such
closet,
as?
cleaning out the closet.
Find the time
Okay.
to do
where's
it.
the hesitation in doing that if it's something you actually want to
I
do?
Find the time
There's
to do
a lot
it.
of resistance
Because
I'm holding on to that struggle.
of how you're defining the idea of cleaning out your closet. How are you defining it that you would resist it?
As a chore and something taking away from time that I could be.
Yeah.
Okay, like I always tell people, the time you sit to watch the Kardashians, housewife of Atlanta, housewife of New York, and your house is nasty, your closet is not in order, your kitchen is a mess, go and clean the kitchen up. Find the time to clean the closet up. Find the time to clean your desk up. There's always time, but people do not find time to do what is necessary. And they always complain, oh, I'm so sorry. It says, I should move this. I'm so sorry for the nasty house. The time you sit to do nothing, find the time to clean your place. Or organize the closet. Organize the drawer. You know what I mean? Clean the furniture. Always find the time to do stuff and stop making excuses. Here we go, folks. Keep it coming.
Doing something
And why are you
else.
defining it that way if it's something you say you want to do? Did I ask a good question?
Yeah.
All right. Cleaning out your closet. Let me ask you another question. If the closet were cleaned out, how would you feel?
Better.
Well, then why don't you clean it out?
I just said that.
Because I'm used to not feeling good.
You're used to
To
not.
not
I'm used
feeling
to it.
good.
I have this
I-
resistance that
So
I
you
don't have
like
enough
not
time.
feeling.
Like I always say, not to keep cutting in on him, but I always tell people, find the time to do the things that makes you happy. Stop complaining about your neighbor having a nice car, or your friend always traveling to Jamaica, or your body always going to the Philippines. That's their thing. You find the things that makes you happy. And once you start worrying about what other people is doing, you will see how your life would move so smoothly. But people always have the tendency of watching what other people are doing and making their life miserable and always saying, oh, I'm so miserable. Every morning I get up, I'm miserable. Why? You're above ground. Find the time to do the things that makes you happy. It is simple and complex as that. Here we go, folks.
Good.
I don't, but
You
I
don't?
have these. Yep.
Are you sure? You sound
Apparently
like you
not.
like it. You sound like you really enjoy not feeling good.
Yeah, I know.
Now, you have a sense, an inkling, as you say, that you could feel good and that it might feel good to feel good, but you're not sure that it would feel as good to feel good as it feels to not feel good.
That's exactly right.
Well, where does that belief come from? If
Being,
you know that cleaning out the closet
Gonna make you feel good.
would feel really good, it would
Then
feel
do it.
what? Freeing.
I would feel happier when I walk in my house.
Then
You
do
would
it.
feel happier when you
I
walk in
just
your
said
house.
that, didn't I?
Then here is another question for you. And this is a question for all of you. And it gets to the heart of some of the difficulties you have. Why is the act having been done not the same as the doing of the act? Why do you make a separation and a distinction and a difference between those two ideas? Why do you make it two ideas? The act of doing is the act done. The energy is the same. Another way of saying this is that the end is the means. The means are the end. There is no such thing as the idea of justifying the end and the means being different. Whatever the means are is the end. It's one and the same. The illusion of power that you're falling into is that these are two separate things. The cleaning of the closet and the closet already being cleaned, you are creating that to look like two separate things.
But it's one thing.
It's the same thing. The act is
The same.
the act done. The joy of having it be cleaned can be the joy of cleaning it.
Exactly.
If you see no separation.
Exactly. Just enjoy doing it.
We have done a little bit of an analogy with people from time to time to illustrate this point a little bit more strongly and help anchor it into your body consciousness a little bit more fully. Do you have a coin?
I think I can get one.
Will someone provide a coin?
Here, I've got one. Okay.
All right. Now, will you please do us a favor and put the coin down on the floor?
Okay.
Did you do that?
Yes.
All right. Are you standing up now?
Okay.
Is the coin on the floor? Yeah. All right. Now, will you pick up the coin? Did you?
Yeah.
Was there an effort involved?
No.
No.
Why not?
This was very simple.
Well, what's the difference then between that
And the
what you're
closet.
talking about? What's the difference? It is that simple.
I
The
can't-
doing of a thing that you want to do is immediately done when you associate with that thing the energy through the entire act. You follow me? Maybe you should assume that your closet is full of coins.
Then she gonna clean it
That
up.
picking them all up will make you very rich at the end.
Okay.
This is how you can use your imagination to use what does work for you in an area that doesn't seem to work for you.
That's just like keeping your car clean. You know, you will say, oh, my car always dirty. So find the time to clean the car out. It is simple as that. You know, find the time to keep your car clean because the car take you from point A to point B. So you find the time to keep your car clean. That goes for, like I said, I guess repeat the same thing. That goes for anything else. Dressing nice. Find the time to dress nice and look good. Don't keep complaining about you don't have no clothes or you don't have this. Find the time to always look your best at all the time. And that I am proof of that because at my age, people don't think I'm this old. I'm almost 70. People don't think that. Why? Because the way you think of life and the way you look at things totally different than other people. You realize that you're here just for the experience and you're here to enjoy life and you can't take nothing with you. So in the meantime, buy the things that makes you happy. Do the things that give you joy, excitement, laughter. I can go on, but anyway, if we keep going.
Okay.
So turn your clutter into coins
Okay.
using your imagination and feel the same degree of richness, freedom, and abundance you would feel if you were in fact picking up dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of coins. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
This is one way you can use your imagination in this way.
Oh, that's great.
Is this helping you
Very helpful.
to unlock this assumption that the doing of a thing is not the same thing as the thing done?
Yes, it does.
It is all one thing. It is all one thing. The reason that many of you create difficulty in this area of your lives is because you have been taught to be goal-oriented.
Mm-hmm.
The doing of the thing itself is the reason for the thing, not the end result. In fact, there actually never is an end result, ever. Because your life, in that sense, goes on. Your existence
always
goes
something
on.
to
There
do.
is no end result, ever.
Okay,
Because you will never reach the end.
never. Because
Ever.
it's always something to do.
Did I mention ever?
That's Bashar now.
So while you can certainly envision an idea, and while you can certainly manifest it in a process that seems to have steps that might ultimately result in a certain kind of a manifestation, stop looking at that as an end result or a goal. The only goal you have is to be yourself as fully as you can. It is the only goal all of you have. It's the same
Yes, sir.
goal. You all have the same purpose, the same mission in life, to live your life as fully as you can. So define it in the
can't
way
say
you
that.
prefer to and live that way in the moment, every moment, because this moment is the only moment there
And you can
is.
have, is it the moment? This is
Always.
it. This is all you got.
It's
Get-
always now,
the
isn't
past
it? No
is
matter when you
gone.
look,
The
it's
future
always
ain't come
now,
yet.
Isn't it?
You know what I mean? Like I can keep telling people, the past is gone. The future ain't come yet. All you have is this moment. And I make videos on that before. All you have is the moment. And I said before in a previous video, Luther Vandross make a song saying, I love you here and now. He didn't say yesterday, not tomorrow, here and now. All we have is this particular moment. When you move from here is a moment, to here is a moment, to here is a moment. So in every moment, enjoy the moment. If you're having a steak, I don't eat meat, but hey, example. If you're in a restaurant, enjoy the moment. If you're with friends hanging out, enjoy the moment. You know what I mean? If you're going for a walk, if you're just watching television, everything you're doing is only in the moment. Anyway, folks, I'm going to keep this to 20 minutes, then I'm going to cut it off. But this is about 2 hours long. I ain't going to do that. No. Here we go.
It may be a different perspective of now, but it's always the same now, because there is only one now. Only one. And everything you consider to be a different moment is actually the same now looked at from a different perspective, a different point of view. That's all it is. So that's why they say, be here now. It's actually because that's the only place you can be. But when you pretend, by falling under the illusion of power, that you can actually be somewhere else, you focus on the idea of the future, the goal out there, someday to achieve, then you are not focused where you actually exist. And thus then, you find that in paradoxically falling under the illusion of power, thinking you're controlling your reality by reaching out toward a goal in that way and detaching yourself from the present, you actually paradoxically give up all the power in the present you actually have. Because you're not in it anymore. Because the present is the only point of power there is. Because it's the only place you exist.
In the present moment.
So when you try to control by achieving a goal out there someday in the future.
You see, that's why people tell you, oh, I've got plans for the future. You know, I got to set my goals. I got to put something aside for the future. I'm going to put some clothes aside for a special occasion. There's no such thing as a special occasion. No. Every day you wake up is a special occasion. Every morning you wake up from your reset, not your sleep, because your body going to reset. You reset your body to start over again because your cells, you produce different cells every month. New kidneys, lungs, spleens, everything replaces itself every month. You get a new system replacement. So when you wake up in the morning, that's a beautiful day for you, man. Beautiful day. So yes, enjoy it. Wonderful, folks. Anyway, I'm going to make this 2-part video. So I'm going to cut this one short, listen to the rest of it, and come back to you guys. Until then, guys, I think this is one of the best videos I've done so far. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share the video. And remember now, we're only here for the experience. Be as loving, as kind, as giving, as humble, as apologetic. Don't criticize, don't judge no one, because we all are one. What you do to another, you do to yourself. And as long as you live as humble and as gratitude and as appreciative as possible, you will see how your life... Let me give you a case and point on something here that I did a couple of days ago. Yes, me. Just being me. Friends of mine said they want some fire sticks. Well, they didn't say it to me. They thought about it. So I called them up. I said, listen, guys, you guys have fire sticks? I said, no. I said, okay, listen, I'm going to mail you guys some fire sticks. They said, for real? We were just thinking about it. I said, no problem. I'm going to program them and mail you guys some fire sticks. They no charge. I don't do that. It's okay. So I mailed them. They got them. They said, man, TB, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it, man. I mean, that's so full of, listen, I don't want, that's fine. Be good. You got it? You got it? Everything good? Okay, be good to go. Okay. After that, my friend from another state said, Tone, I'm going to mail you a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, I mean, when I take that moment to think, I said to myself, but Tone, you always do this. You always send stuff for people and don't ask for nothing. And this lady sent me a whole bunch of stuff that I could use. I mean, it didn't really bring tears to my eyes, but it just showed me that what you do, you get it back. That's all I'm trying to say. But if you do something good, it comes right back to you. So when I sent those fire sticks for those guys, and they were so appreciative, and they said, thank you so much. When this lady out the blue sent me, Tone, you remember years ago you would send me a fire stick? And you don't even know me? I said, but yeah. She said, listen, you got a package in the mail coming to you. This package having everything that I actually could use in the house. From night lights to a pressure monitor, to a heart monitor, to a watch that covers your steps, your heartbeat, your pressure, electric blanket. This woman sent me everything that I could use. And I said, you know what, Creator, I thank you so much, man, because the more you give, the more you get back. So folks, remember that day. If it's anything you learn from this video, the more you give, the more you get back. But you do not get back from the person you give to. It's always some person that you didn't expect to give you something, you get it back from. I love you guys now. Remember, I told you now, subscribe, thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and remember, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I love you guys.